R8 LMS, and this is the GL Racing version, guys, and this is in a cool pink. And I like the fact it's not just one type of pink. It's deep, it's light, it's dotted, it's speckled, it looks nuts, yeah? And someone should have that as a real life car, because that is kind of mad to look at, right? I don't think the green kind of goes with the pink, but that pink is nutty, man. It's nutty. It's impressive. So the first time I saw that, I kind of got hooked. I was like, yo, I need to get that. But it was just too expensive, too far away, and I was gonna have to pick customs as well. Were the customs? It was from Germany. No, he was charging. He wasn't combining shipping, so it was just gonna be silly money. So yeah, but anyhow, it's come. You know, it's come late, but it's come. So it's here, and I am so happy with that guy. Okay, guys. So here we have the Honda. This is the rare brig Honda NSX GT version. And guys, you know I like my GT, my NSX GTs. I think they look proper cool. I've got the In one, the Epson one, and also this rare brig one. This is probably the least favourite of mine. Not to hate on it, but yeah. I don't think it's totally amazing. It's alright, it's got a decent colour scheme. This has become pretty rare now. But yeah, but I would definitely pick the other ones in a heartbeat over this. But it's still a decent shell and worth having, and you know, a worthy member of the fleet. And again with this one, I think the only thing was it hadn't been used, but the wheels had been, I think the seller had used the wheels somewhere else, and I wasn't too fussed. So wheels you can always replace and put there. I'm not too fussed if it's not looking amazingly stock. Okay guys, so this little beauty, guys, I had seen for a while, and before I got the Crawford decaled one, that the white Dodge Viper that I've got, I'd seen this one, but it was quite expensive, pretty rare, but I did like the decals on this. So this is the Dodge Viper GTSR, and this is the Eclipse Tyson AD Viper version, and I think that looks pretty cool, man. I mean, I like black and bright colours as colour schemes anyway, you know, but this is nice. I like the way that the colours kind of mix. I like colours that come from the back and they kind of swoop into the car. Them little blue mirrors look so cute on there. They've got a little bits of mirror looking material on. Well, that is beautiful, guys. Beautiful from the factory, beautiful stock, and that was part of the trio of the Formula D Silvias that they released. Cool car. I didn't know much about the history of this car, but basically it's based on Daijiro Yoshihara, who was basically a veteran in motorsports of drifting. So I think that was the car that he drove, and yeah, it's basically took off from there. And the interesting thing is that the word Silvia actually means a scientific genus for a class of birds. Kind of interesting stuff. But yeah, I just like that rockstar stuff, man. It looks alright. I like the black and the yellow colour scheme. Totally looks amazing, guys. And that's one of them beautiful ones out of the factory. Super copper mix. Decaled Silvia body shell. But this wasn't the Formula D one. I think it was classed as the Nismo Silvia R-Tune Proto. So they did this in this version and in a white one, with a bit of a decal on the bonnet and on the sides. But this I thought would look pretty cool as a drifting car. But the only thing is, now looking at the Rockstar version and looking at the Hankook version, you know, don't get me wrong, it still looks pretty cool, but it needs that jacked up spoiler, man. That makes all the difference. But nonetheless, pretty cool body shell, and them alloy wheels do bring out the car a little bit. I think they just got it right. That colour scheme is just amazing. The orange and the black and silver, wherever I've seen that, even with the P1 that they brought out now, it just looks totally crazy, guys. And I've been so tempted to rob them gold wheels and put them on other cars, but I haven't. But that's when I felt that, you know, I think there's only a few that I've looked at and thought, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is just show-stopping. It has become rare, but there are some flying around, and in Japan you can still get hold of them. So there are still some out there, but generally, you know, it's pretty hard to get hold of. And I liked it that much, I got a second one coming, just so that I can use that in videos, and I won't feel guilty if I end up scratching it or damaging it. So that one will go into storage, this one will get used in the videos. So guys, I believe that this was also released as the 50th anniversary version, and this is the Karuwaza online version, which I think it's based on some anime characters. The colour scheme I really like. I'm not really fond of the lady on the side of the number, but just the colour scheme alone, I think it looks kind of cool. With them wheels, looks amazing. And this is rare. Now I can't remember, guys, if it was 1,500 or 2,000, but it definitely is a limited edition, officially limited edition Kyosho Mini Z. And so this is the Subaru BRZ, but also it's the Toyota 86, I think. That is definitely a very unique body shell, guys. So this is the number 45, and like I mentioned, it has the flying lizard logo on it. And I don't know, man, silver and red, silver and orange, silver with black just seems to look pretty cool. Black wheels as well. Yeah, I mean the wheels are okay, but the actual body shell itself is really amazing. I do like the old body shell versions, like the 934, which, because they're kind of blown out at the back with their huge arches, the fenders are blown out. They look pretty cool with some chrome rims on them, but I mean these ones are still very classy, look absolutely amazing. But yeah, so as I mentioned, I had it pre-owned, but I thought I'd like to have one that's new just to keep as a collector's one, and there's no way I'd have taken this one out of its case, but I want you guys to see it properly, so yeah. Audi R8, guys, LMS 2015 version, and this is in black and red, and my all-time favourite. I mean, there's a newer one that I got that's kind of gunmetal with alloy wheels. With the wheels, that one looks crazy, but just stock black and red looks amazing. I've already got it, but I want to have one as a backup just to keep, so I don't end up racing it, smashing it, scratching it. I've just got a feeling that unless they remold it and make it again, that's going to be a classic. It's going to be hard to get hold of. So yeah, I definitely like to hold on to that. I mean, what's shocking is the old Ferrari. I mean, not even old, guys. The LaFerrari, the 458, really hard to get hold of. In Japan, they're classed as super rare, and they're like, sellers are selling them for £100. You know, you can get the Ferraris in the UK still at $38.99, but over there, it's like just for a normal, nothing amazing, something you don't see every day. I've only ever seen one of these. I mean, Kyosho have released this as a Mini Z in white, but the decaled version with the number 25, I've not seen that anywhere, and I'm pretty happy about that. Originally, I didn't like the shape of it. I thought it looked a bit weird from like an overhead view, but it has grown on me. Maybe because it just looks really rare, and the shape of it is different to the 911, the GT3 that we've got accustomed to and we see a lot of in Mini Zs. So this, as a Mini Z, it's a 90mm M rear motor mount. The front offset is 1 narrow and the rear are 2 wide. And the wheels on this, guys, are the BBS type golden wheels with the silver rim, which kind of complement the paintwork on the roof. Okay guys, here we've got a classic Mini Z, guys, the Mazda RX-7 FD3S, and this is the Kyosho makers Okabe Jidosha 2009 number 15. This definitely is rare, guys. Pretty hard to find them all cased up and wrapped up unless someone's selling off private stock that's been locked away for years. But yeah, increasingly, guys, it's you're seeing less of them on eBay. So yep, it was produced in November 2009. It's got a 90mm M wheelbase. Chassis type is the rear motor mount, and the front is 1mm narrow and the rear is 1.5 narrow or 1mm wide. So this basically is the Audi A4 DTM 2005. This is the Audi Sport Team ABT number 1 Esk Storm, and this is the Red Bull version, guys. I believe this is kind of rare. This has got a 94mm wheelbase and it's RM, so it's got a rear motor mount. I like the look of this car, man. This is what I like. You know me, guys. I like jacked up spoilers in the back, which it's got. I like the car blown out. I like the fenders blown out. I like loads of air ducts and grills. And it's got everything, man.